giới thiệu một vài dấu mốc quan trọng trong lịch sử phát triển của Solution Audio?
Yes, of course. Thank you very much to give me the chance to talk to you. The very first product we introduced to the market was the 710 power amplifier, which was, in the meantime, it's a very iconic product, important to us, which built the brand as it is today on the market. The next product coming onto the market, which was important to us, was having a preamplifier in the 7 Series, the 720. Then next, I would say very important to us in the development of the history was the 501 power amplifier, which was the first amplifier to have switch mode power supply on board. Then going on, next step was, I would say, the 3 Series to have a lower priced entry-level model in place. And right now the introduction of the 3rd generation of 7 Series, which is all new. That's the next step which will build the brand solution even more and make it even stronger.
Nói về định vị thương hiệu Solution Audio trên thị trường high-end hiện nay, ông có thể chia sẻ điều gì?
So a Solution, the brand name is actually viewed as one of the top brands in the market worldwide. So whenever you ask for what is the best you can get, Solution brand is one of the very few which is mentioned into that. That was always the target for Solution to be there, and I think we built a very strong position in there.
Triết lý phát triển sản phẩm và những công nghệ độc quyền của Solution Audio là gì?
Always on the way to reproduce music as natural as possible, as close to the musical performance of the artist as it only can get. And to do so, we use a lot of technology to get close to that target. And one of the, let's say, the technologies all the Solution products do feature is that they are very wide bandwidth designs. We don't do that because we think that we can hear some tones up to 200 kilohertz or 2 megahertz. It's because of the phase response in the audio band, which should be as linear and as perfect as possible. And the easiest thing to do that is to enlarge the bandwidth. So that's one of the key technologies which go in all to the Solution products. And the next thing, of course, especially for power amplifiers, is the power supply, which needs to be stable as perfect to an ideal source as only possible. And with all the actual products in Solution, we use switch mode power supplies, which is not very well regarded in high-end audio by some audiophiles, but it has a lot of advantages over linear power supplies. That's why we use that. So we always look for the best technology to a specific problem to be solved, and then we use it no matter what other things people think about that.
Được biết giải sản phẩm của Solution Audio chia ra làm các dòng 7 series, 5 series, 3 series. Chúng khác nhau thế nào, đáp ứng cho đối tượng người chơi âm thanh nào?
So the Solution product is in fact has 2 product lines, 7, 5 and 3 series. The 7 series was the first product to come to the market, or the product line. And the target for the 7 series was, of course, to produce or to design products. We have no limit in the cost, just we go for the best we can do. And the price, which is just a result out of the engineering we put into it. Later on over time, we have seen that a lot of people have been asking, can you bring that down maybe half price of the 7 series or at a lower position? That was then, let's say, the target to go forward for the 5 series, which did, of course, implement a lot of the technologies used for the 7 series, but at a more moderate price level. Going forward over time, of course, the demand the interest to have a product which is more entry level than the 5 series was still there. So we decided to go for the 3 series, which is again half price roughly compared to the 3 series. In terms of technologies, they really trickle down from the top to the lower lines. But of course, we cannot just use, let's say, less costly parts. So it's really new designs which allow us to use fewer parts and really to reduce the cost and still provide as much of the sound quality as only possible at that certain specific price level.
Câu hỏi thứ 5, những sản phẩm đầu bảng của Solution Audio có gì độc đáo?
Well, we put in the flagship products, we put all the thinking and all the technology we know or we think is the best solution to a specific problem into that, no matter what it means in terms of effort to do it or in terms of components required. And there are some very unique technologies going into the flagship 7 series products. Very different, be it a preamplifier, power amplifier, or a source component. So there will be a lot to talk about the unique technologies in there, but the basic philosophy is that we do whatever we think it takes to make the best product possible, and that goes into the flagship product.
Câu hỏi cuối cùng, Solution Audio và Thanh Tùng Audio có kế hoạch gì để tiếp tục mở rộng thị trường, chinh phục các audiophile tại Việt Nam?
Well, I think it has a lot to do with just reaching out to people to let them understand about the brand values, the product, make auditions, so show the clients what is the product able to do in terms of sound quality, how close can you get to the music you love, to the performance. And once you understand that, once you hear that as a client, then it's an easy decision in the end to go for the product, of course. And the plan with Thanh is actually to reach out more to these kind of clients and to provide them the experience to really have to lift their passion for music and have it played back through a solution, through a product like Solution or associated brands for speakers or whatever you need to that. So that's the plan. We need to reach out to have more visibility to the clients and to have more possibilities for them to audition the products.
Thank you so much.
Welcome.